As the Summit on Abuse is scheduled to begin February 21st, the Pope has asked bishops around the world to meet with victims of abuse. He's led by example, demonstrating that listening is the way to experience their pain and begin the path of healing for both parties. Father Hans Zollner, a summit organizer from the Pontifical Commission for the Protection of Minors, and a UN representative confirm the best ways to help victims going forward.
Now, listening to survivors or victims of abuse is of utmost importance. Once you listen in a way that you to stay with the pain, the rage, the anger, the tears, and the hope of people who have suffered that, you cannot remain the same.
The first thing is to talk about it, is to use the homilies to convey the message of what is unacceptable and the message about what people can do about it. Bringing the message to the families, the communities, helping them to understand that any form of violence is not accepted, that they can report cases, they can seek help, they can bring their traumatic experiences into the knowledge and the action of institutions that are established to support them.
Some people are surprised when victims tell their story many years after the abuse has taken place. But it's normal because sexual violence often begins at a very young age when current survivors were most vulnerable. According to Father Zollner, victims of sexual abuse need about 20 to 30 years after they have experienced abuse to start talking.
But we need also to realize that some of them will never speak about this because they don't find the right moment and the right person to open up. And even if they have tried to do so with their parents or whoever they found trustworthy, many times victims report that they were not believed and then they really shut down, they repressed, they tried to forget.
The worst thing, I believe, that the worst message that we can give to victims is that they do not matter, they are not important enough.
Thus, as Catholic bishops are convening at the Vatican this week, both representatives state that everyone needs to understand that any form of violence is not accepted, to report if they see any, and to listen to victims, both within the Church and society.